Cells are the structural and functional unit of life. Based on nucleus, cells are two types of prokaryotic and eukaryotic cell. Prokaryotic cells are unicellular organisms that lack a true nucleus and other membrane-bound organelles. They are the smallest and most ancient form of life on Earth and can be found in almost every habitat on the planet. Prokaryotes are divided into two main groups, bacteria and archaea, and they differ from eukaryotic cells in many ways. Structure of prokaryotic cells. Prokaryotic cells have a relatively simple structure compared to eukaryotic cells. They are typically 1 to 5 micrometers in size and have a variety of shapes, including spherical, rod-shaped, and spiral. Prokaryotes have a cell wall that provides structural support and protection. The cell wall is composed of peptidoglycan, a unique molecule that is not found in eukaryotic cells. Some bacteria have an additional outer layer called the capsule, which is composed of polysaccharides and provides further protection against the host's immune system. The cell membrane, also called the plasma membrane, is a thin layer of lipids and proteins that surrounds the cytoplasm. The membrane is selectively permeable and regulates the flow of nutrients and waste products in and out of the cell. Prokaryotic cells lack a true nucleus, and their DNA is located in a region called the nucleoid. The nucleoid is not enclosed by a membrane and is typically a single, circular molecule of DNA. Prokaryotic cells also contain smaller, circular DNA molecules called plasmids, which can be transferred between cells and often carry genes for antibiotic resistance. Prokaryotic cells have a wide range of functions, including metabolism, reproduction, and adaptation to different environments. Many prokaryotes are capable of photosynthesis, using light energy to convert carbon dioxide and water into organic compounds. Other prokaryotes are chemotrophic, obtaining energy from chemical reactions. Prokaryotic cells reproduce asexually through binary fission, in which the cell replicates its DNA and divides into two identical daughter cells. Some bacteria are also capable of horizontal gene transfer, in which genetic material is exchanged between different bacterial cells. This allows for the rapid spread of antibiotic resistance and other beneficial traits. Prokaryotic cells have several unique characteristics that distinguish them from eukaryotic cells. Prokaryotic cells lack a true nucleus and their DNA is located in the nucleoid. Prokaryotic cells are much smaller than eukaryotic cells, typically 1 to 5 micrometers in size. Prokaryotic cells have a relatively simple structure compared to eukaryotic cells, lacking membrane-bound organelles. Prokaryotic cells have a cell wall made of peptidoglycan, which provides structural support and protection. Prokaryotic cells reproduce asexually through binary fission, allowing for rapid population growth. Prokaryotic cells are highly adaptable and can survive in a wide range of environments, from hot springs to frozen tundra. Eukaryotic cells are complex organisms that contain a true nucleus and other membrane-bound organelles. They are found in all multicellular organisms, as well as some unicellular organisms such as yeast and algae. Eukaryotic cells are much larger and more complex than prokaryotic cells and have many specialized functions. Structure of eukaryotic cells. Eukaryotic cells have a wide range of shapes and sizes, ranging from 10 to 100 micrometers in diameter. They are typically larger than prokaryotic cells and have a more complex structure. Eukaryotic cells are surrounded by a plasma membrane, which is composed of lipids and proteins and regulates the flow of materials in and out of the cell. The most prominent feature of eukaryotic cells is the nucleus, which contains the cell's DNA. The nucleus is surrounded by a double membrane called the nuclear envelope, which contains nuclear pores that allow materials to move in and out of the nucleus. The DNA is organized into chromosomes, which are composed of DNA and proteins called histones. On the other hand, eukaryotic cells found in the animals and plants. Eukaryotic cells also contain a variety of other membrane-bound organelles, including the endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi apparatus, mitochondria, lysosomes, and peroxisomes. These organelles have specialized functions, such as protein synthesis, lipid metabolism, and energy production. Eukaryotic cells have a wide range of functions, including metabolism, reproduction, and adaptation to different environments. Many eukaryotic cells are specialized for particular functions, such as muscle cells, nerve cells, and blood cells. Eukaryotic cells reproduce both sexually and asexually. Sexual reproduction involves the fusion of gametes, or sex cells, to produce offspring with a combination of genetic material from both parents. Asexual reproduction involves the production of identical offspring through mitosis. Eukaryotic cells have several unique characteristics that distinguish them from prokaryotic cells. These include: eukaryotic cells have a true nucleus that is surrounded by a nuclear envelope and contains the cell's DNA. Eukaryotic cells have a variety of specialized membrane-bound organelles, such as mitochondria and lysosomes, that carry out specific functions. Eukaryotic cells are much larger than prokaryotic cells, typically 10 to 100 micrometers in diameter. Eukaryotic cells have a more complex structure than prokaryotic cells, with many specialized organelles and structures. Eukaryotic cells reproduce both sexually and asexually, allowing for genetic diversity and adaptation to changing environments. In conclusion, eukaryotic cells are complex, highly specialized organisms that play a critical role in the functioning of multicellular organisms. Their unique characteristics and functions have made them important models for scientific research and have also provided many practical applications, such as in medicine, agriculture, and biotechnology.